the entire structure is like this. It is headed by a Principal Director General in Delhi. And we have different zones. North zone, East zone, West zone, South zone and Northeast zone. And we are in the South zone in Hyderabad. And our sister offices are in Chennai, Vijayawada, Bangalore, Kochi, Tirunelveli and Port Blair in South zone. So this is our basic structure, just an introduction. So before we understand the PIB functions, if the structure cheppanu, before going into the actual work, we should understand the landscape or where we are working, the media landscape. Like right now, the data tells we have more than about 62.2 crore active internet users. So, India has the world's second largest internet user base, and this is going on expanding. So, this is the kind of clientele we have to cater to. And next, you can see that nowadays, Mundaite, you also know this, print media means print media. Oka press release icheste mana pani ayipoyindi. But now there is a convergence of platforms. Okay, I give a press release to the Hindu or Enadu. Tomorrow I read the e-paper. And Enadu also has a website. And the Hindu also run its own tweets. So it's not, you cannot categorize the media now into print, electronic and social media. Their presence is everywhere, and it's the same organization but has its presence, footprint on different platforms. So we have to cater to everything. ఇప్పుడు రేపు కదా ప్రింట్ అయ్యేది పేపరు, I can give it by 7 o'clock అంటే కాదు. If the event is over at 2 o'clock, by 2:30 my press release has to reach them. तभी वो उनका सोशल मीडिया वेबसाइट पर रिफ्लेक्ट होगा, तभी वो ट्वीट करेंगे. गवर्नमेंट ने किसी स्कीम को अनाउंस किया, कुछ कैबिनेट डिसीजन हुआ, कैबिनेट मीटिंग खत्म हुआ 2:30 बजे, 3 बजे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस है, तो 3:30 की न्यूज़ भी आउट. आई कैनॉट वेट कि चलो ठीक है मैं बैठ के आराम से लिखूंगी, शाम तक फिर देंगी. दिस इज नॉट दिस सीन nowadays. So there is a convergence of platforms and there is cross media ownership. Like so many media houses are owned by one corporate house. So whatever said and done, you know, अच्छा ये इनका है, ये slant लेंगे या ये है, so which was not there earlier. So this is the kind of landscape we are operating in. That is why I just wanted to bring these facts into fore and the competition. It's not only now the TRP driven narratives, but it's a competition to collect digital footprints. Like our other media friends also share with us, once they put out their story, even very celebrated journalists, when they put out their piece on the web, their editor asks them, हाँ भाई कितने views मिले? So उसके हिसाब से उसको माना जाता है कि अच्छा तुमने 1 घंटे में इतने views आए तुमको, तब ठीक है. Their standing is also determined by their digital footprints nowadays. Not only like you know, अच्छा उसने लिख के दे दिया, अच्छा फलाना लिख दिया तो वो great है, ये नहीं है. Now the editors go through their and letters to the editors, आप करोड़ लिखेंगे तो एक आध छपेंगे, लेकिन आजकल सब तो सोशल मीडिया में है. नीचे आप स्क्रॉल करो तो आपका ट्रोल मिल जाएगा कि आपके आर्टिकल में क्या खराबी था, क्या नहीं है, क्या फैक्ट है, क्या पर्सपेक्टिव आपका ठीक है नहीं है, कितने लोग आपसे एग्री करते हैं नहीं करते हैं. एवरीथिंग इज देयर आउट फॉर द पब्लिक टू सी. सो नॉट ओनली like you know the readership or the TRP, nowadays the digital footprints also matter. So this is the kind of media landscape we are operating in. And though PIB was, मैंने बताया आपको कि क्यों उसको establish किया गया था, just to like you know to communicate to the press you need a official mode, and that is why PIB was established. Now from those days, from pre-independence days to now, there is a complete overhaul in the kind of environment we are operating. So next, coming to who are our stakeholders. Whom does PIB cater to? First, of course, I said government. బికాస్ మనం ఎవరి కోసం పబ్లిసిటీ చేస్తాం? రైట్ ఫ్రమ్ ది ఆఫీస్ ఆఫ్ ది ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా, ది పార్లమెంట్, ది PMO, ది క్యాబినెట్ సెక్రటేరియట్, ది 58 ministries and the 93 departments. Those are our main, the main clientele whose publicity we take care of, whose media facilitation we do. And to whom? To the media. We have more than 500 plus news channels, and including the small papers and all that. The statistics tell me there are over 20,000 newspapers. Apart from all this, it is citizens at large. And I was telling you earlier, we have more than 62 crore citizens, active internet users. I mean, not only citizens are so many, but of them who are actively using the internet, more than 62 crores, they are our clients too. Because earlier communication used to be through print and electronic media, that is TV channel. Now we have what is called as the social media, where we are directly engaging with the citizens. So, though that part also becomes our clientele. So this is what the stakeholders or the compass of what PIB caters to is. Next. So I was telling you from that time PIB disseminates information. But कैसे? क्या करते हैं actually? We prepare a media communication plan. For example, G20 meetings हो रहे हैं हैदराबाद में. So how should you tell the media what is happening? एक दिन पहले आपका प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करो, 2 दिन पहले कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन आप अपने सोशल मीडिया पे डालो, देन वी होल्ड अ प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस, देयर सम थिंग्स आर टोल्ड, देन ऑन day 1 द एजेंडा इज देयर and this is what has happened. We put that out in a press release. So there are all kinds of things. You're using combination of social media, you're using your press release, you're using your press conference, you're having separate bites with the dignitaries or the delegates. So we use a combination of all this. So we make a communication plan to see how best we can reach out to the media and through them to the people. So that's point number 1. Then we also do the publicity of policy initiatives and showcasing the achievements in media. So see, rarely सरकार को क्रिटिसिज्म तो बहुत सारा मिल जाता है न्यूज़पेपर में, लेकिन कई कबार गुड न्यूज़ भी आना चाहिए ना, जो लिखा है किया है सरकार ने. And all of you would agree, I mean, I would choose a non-controversial subject like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao or Swachh Bharat. It resonated to the last man on the street. Okay, andarki we have to take part in అనిపించింది దాంట్లో. Like otherwise nobody can explain such a huge inflow of photographs of parents, I mean the father with the girl child, or in this Swachh Bharat, even to the last level of this municipal worker taking pride in her or his work of cleaning the street at 3 a.m. in the morning. So this was the policy initiative which was undertaken by the government. But unless those people's faces or those people were brought in front of the media to share their experiences, then the communication would have been incomplete. Because when you show there has been good action, that will inspire 100 more to participate and take up that action. So we are involved in that kind of work. Then we do a lot of coordinated hashtag campaigns. For example, recently there was this union budget, and we did a lot of social media campaigns regarding all the work or various schemes that the government had undertaken previously. And all the regional offices of PIB took part in this. So it was trending at number 1 in India that day. So why? Because we also have to communicate to the people the various works done by the government, initiatives and policies taken up by the government in a positive manner. And all important events and press conferences live stream. For example, every Wednesday or Thursday, whenever the cabinet meets and there is a press conference after that, that is live stream, so that you can directly hear from the mostly it is the Minister of Information Broadcasting who briefs the media regarding the decisions taken by the cabinet. And all these are live stream nowadays. ఏదో మేజర్ ఈవెంట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు లైవ్ స్ట్రీమ్ లింక్ ఖచ్చితంగా ఉంటుంది 90%, because that is the way, and PIB is involved in getting that done. And that reaches across the people. For example, you people are lucky enough to be here. Evaro inka rural, they are in some other place where they cannot reach, and non-Hyderabad based people, for them also to reach, we provide that link. And then coming to media outreach programs at rural level, we do something called as Varta Labs. Why we are all here on this day today. This Varta Lab is an outreach activity of the PIB where the journalists are brought together under one roof, and we get experts on some subject or the other and have a live interaction so that the policies and initiatives of the government reach out to the people through you. That is one thing. And then we also undertake press tours for the journalists. Press tours and for example, there is some good work has happened in Jammu and Kashmir. We want to showcase that. And not everybody, I mean, person maybe in in a remote district of Telangana, somebody who's in Adilabad may not be able to reach to J&K on their own. So the ministry makes efforts, organizes press tours, takes them on its own kharcha, and to showcase the work done. So these are called press tours. And then, of course, we have something called as a photo division, which has all the photographs of all major events, and which is shared with the media for publicity. Okay, next. And I was also telling you that we do a lot of feedback. And this is our main work in the morning. Ask all the PIB officers उनके घर में खाना बनता है, breakfast बनता है कि नहीं पता नहीं, लेकिन रिपोर्ट जरूर बनेगा सुबह सुबह क्योंकि रिपोर्ट हमें भिजवानी होती है हेडक्वार्टर्स को. सही बोला ना? So we are all in the morning occupied with feedback. Every day, 365 days, non-stop. ఎందుకు శ్రీనివాసరావు గారు? He is our person who gives daily feedback in the morning. So, of course, with all my other colleagues also at different levels. And we give the feedback of the news published, not only of the press releases we have given, but also the general atmosphere in the state. For example, today, I'm just giving you as an example, don't take it politically.